What's up, YouTube? It's me, Super Mario User here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus, the first stream of 2023. Welcome back, everybody. I could make the joke saying it's been a year, but I'm not gonna go there. But yes, I'm just gonna get into reading the description. The Dark Path Ahead, Doki Literature Club Plus, DDLC Plus, Episode 9. Welcome back to the Literature Club. Last year we left off baking cupcakes with Natsuki as we were getting ready for the festival. After all that work was done, Sayori popped by and confessed her feelings to us. As to not send her into a deeper state of emotions, we promised to be the friend that she always needed. But was that the right call? The right choice? Needless to say, on the day of the festival, we lost something important. Sayori herself. Now deep in guilt, it seems like we've reached the end of Act 1. So today, let's return to the Doki Literature Club and continue interacting with the likes of Natsuki, Yuri, Monika, and... Wait a minute. Who are you? Yeah, and why are you in the... Yeah, Sayori's place on the menu. Well, it seems like we have to get to the bottom of this, and maybe reload a save or two, and possibly travel back. Down. That's supposed to be down, not done. Down. A different route. I'm sure nothing else can go wrong, right? Only one way to find out. And yes, intro music is the ending music we heard when we finished Act 1. Again, the whole twisting of the menu music for that scene is pretty spectacular, if you ask me. As always, besides the intro music, we have the pages linked down below. And the DDLC website. We also have the Steam page. So, yep. Chat's very active. I will respond to chat in a minute. Glad to see that people are excited to see the series back. But yeah, obviously Steam page here. You know, I think we've gone over this plenty of times, so I'm not going to spend too long on this. But you know, we've been here before. We've covered this, so yep. And obviously the website, where you know, and all this stuff. This is where I knew what CG we were getting for one of the side story episodes we did. And yeah, obviously we got the girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika, all here on the website. Yada yada yada. So yeah. I do want to add one thing though before I switch gears. So over apparently recently, I was made aware of this that the Plus soundtrack is now on the Team Salvato YouTube channel. So this will be helpful when I get to using more of the Plus soundtrack for intro music. So that is fun. And also this is a few days past, but that's good. That's neat. But on New Year's Day, there was this new fan art, not fan art, but new art posted of the Doki girls, which I thought was neat. I just want the image. I don't want the whole community tab. So this was fun. This was a fun discovery. I randomly found this through YouTube, just recommending it. So that's fun. Man, look at them. Fun stuff. Want to address this on the stream. Fun little extras for the opening. But yeah. Anyways. So yeah. I see Brendan and Livy are here, so welcome. Glad to see one of my moderators here. And Brendan showed up at the end of episode 8. I remember you from that last episode, so welcome. Welcome back, I should say. But yeah. Glad to know you're excited. To be honest, I've been waiting to get back to this game because it's been on my mind a little bit since I took the first few days of the year off to just do stuff for myself. I would every now and then be checking out some Doki stuff just because it was on my mind. So yeah, the New Year's outfits were cool, adorable, you could say. So yeah, that's that. Let's just go. Just Steam. I'm gonna dive back into the game. But let's not click that though. So yeah. 13.2 hours, 7 achievements so far, and like I said, we completed Act 1 at the end of last year, and we actually got our 7th achievement right at the end of the year, which was fun. So hopefully we'll get this year. We'll start getting some more achievements, more progression of the game, and whatnot. So yeah, let's see that playtime go up. I'm ready for it. So shortcut time. So I have it on my desktop. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the game to load, but I do want to address the thumbnail real quick in a second. I want to wait for the game to load so I'm not tabbing out and having tech issues. I'm gonna patiently wait for the game to open. Patiently wait for the game to open. It's open. Yep, we're getting into, well, obviously, yeah, there's some theming I also did with the thumbnail that I want to address too. And can I change that from, we are not doing that game. That game's coming soon. I already have a thumbnail for that too. The other horror school-based game is coming back too. So if you're a fan of that one, keep an eye out. Because I do have a stream I have a stream for that planned. January's I should probably do this maybe in a vlog stream. I'll address this here quickly. January's probably gonna be like this little spitball. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything before I actually plan main series. But certain things like this and another thing or two should have maybe 1 or 2 episodes out this month. So here we go. Booting back into the Metaverse Enterprise Solutions, laptop, device, whatever we want to call it. Boop. Now I wait for that to open up. Here we go. Back in we are. So here we're on our desktop. Got it, yep. Now if I can tab out for 1 second. If my keyboard keys want to respond. So yeah, I'm gonna address the thumbnail real quick. So like the thumbnail as it is planned. This was the planned thumbnail for episode 9, but I didn't realize how bright the actual menu of Doki Doki Club was, so I ended up having to darken it a little bit so you can actually see like the drop shadow on the number and the other effects I do for the other images. So that was something. And I also wanted to overlay the Doki Doki Plus logo on top of the original Doki Doki Literature Club logo, but I couldn't do that without it looking weird, so that's how the thumbnail turned out. And again, the thumbnail has its own little theming because of, again, with the whole title and what's about to happen. Yeah, we're going down the dark path, so, you know, a darker tone thumbnail is warranted, so. With that out of the way, again, no new side stories yet. We'll hopefully get more of those, because I don't know. I'm looking forward to more of the side stories. Files. There is this. I remember we unlocked this at the end of Act 1. That was unlocked. And obviously, characters is looking a little funny. Game. There's all the saves we've done. We have a lot of saves. Poem words, you know. Things like internals, you know, 0, 0, 0, stuff like that. That's all still the same. Boom. Oddly enough, we haven't got any mail yet. I wonder when that's going to come into play. Pictures, we have been unlocking stuff as we've gone along on this trip. And there's still obviously a lot to unlock because we have all these blank spots. But, yeah. Music, we've been unlocking stuff. I don't think we have everything yet, but we've been unlocking stuff. And 39% of the game data collected. So yeah, with that, into the game. It's time. we're back. Here we go. Again, this game is unsuitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. It's always in the thumbnail. So, anyways, we are back. Again, back with Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, and... Yep. We have all our saves, you know. Pages 1 through 4. We never actually saved stuff on 5 or 6. But, you know, this is as far as we got to saving stuff. There's a new game option called whatever that option is. Don't have a feeling we're not gonna click that. What I want to do, like I said, is we want to backtrack. And we could backtrack to literally the start of the game. But, you know, I think what better way to backtrack than to the point of no return, basically. Let's just backtrack to this. File error. Character/Sayori, or yeah, character/Sayori.char. File is missing or corrupted. Save file is corrupted. Starting new game. Yep. Starting a new game. We got the achievement without even having to click a new game, so that's fun. Anyways, we are starting a new game apparently. The game forced us to start a new game. See an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may be drawing to herself. This girl is my neighbor and good childhood friend, or good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of worked out because you happen to know each other for so long. Now doesn't that sound familiar? Anyways, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, so I would get tired of waiting up. But if she was gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Yeah, I'm aware. Ah, yes. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm pretty content on just getting around by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. Yep, that's our best friend right there. There they are, right there. Also, let me go to saves. Oh boy, look it! Our saves are wiped. Isn't that funny? That was our best friend right there. Blah, 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 blah. School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. As after I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There isn't really any that really interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no other choice but to start with the anime club. Dylan! That wasn't suspicious whatsoever. Monica? Oh my goodness, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I'm got my eye on you. Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. More like we were in the literature club last year and something happened, but no, this is a totally different school here. Monika's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile so gently at me feels a little... what'd you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess I could check. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand stand all the political politics around the major club. I feel like there's nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm actually starting a new one. Yeah, how new is this club? The letter. Okay. I didn't get to even read what text box glitched, but yeah, a literature club. It was probably the literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of our members even keeps her collection of manga. Yeah, her manga collection in the classroom. We know who that is. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insistent that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And basically, the other a member. I can't read. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Yeah, this is the part where you wrote me in. Hey Dylan, by chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case... Oh boy. Is there a chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Well, there's a few reasons we could, but... Oh yeah, I'm gonna play along. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, Dylan, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'm looking for material. I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. That's the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Again, there's a lot of changes here. Something so similar yet so different. How could that happen? If I can read English. I dejectfully follow Monika across the school and up the stairs to a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Yeah. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh, stop trolling with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Dylan. We're back. Oh boy. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Of course, the line again is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? God damn it. Can't believe I read that out. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl in Sarah, who apparently his name is Natsuki, is the one who I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as always. You can't be stealing other people's lines. I know who said that. I'm on to you. This is Yuri, the vice president. That ain't right. But anyways, it's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Dylan in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't you, didn't I tell you to let me know ahead of time? Advance before you brought anyone new in? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into it. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yep, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dylan? Here we go. The girls have a few desks arranged. Yes, this is a few desk. Yes, guys, count them with me. A few. Anyways, arranged to form a table. Yuri walks over to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from one another. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Why? So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure the club's fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You know, you have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. Oh boy, here comes the festival again. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the tea set in front of each of us before setting the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get too intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. And there goes Monica again. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Dylan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering considering how little I've read these last few years, I don't really have a good way of answering this. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Also, I'm just checking. Are we good? I saw a little buffering on the stream. I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna get these tracks stuck in my head. I'm gonna get these tracks stuck in my head with how many hours I play of this game. Alright, I'm just keeping an eye on the preview. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign way is equally impressive. Yuri goes on to come on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of her books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate to take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yeah, that horror book was called Vamp. I'm joking. I'm making a joke. I just really grasp at something I can relate to at a minuscule level. That's right, Yuri's might as well have a conversation with a rock. I expected that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like writing about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that? I skipped dialogue. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. You're not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your reader, express your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Again, Monica just kind of throwing everyone under the bus here. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sat silent for a moment. Hey, I've got an idea. How about this? Nat. Man. I feel like I've seen that before. Just like the Nat. Just short in Natsuki, just Nat. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like it's a good step for us to take. Don't you agree, Dylan? Here we go again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we reach the most important topic. I bluntly come forth with it, with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was gonna join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All these girls stare back at me with dejective eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, These girls' expressions glance before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dylan. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and we've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member before the festival, I'm defenseless against 3 girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it, Dylan? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really scared me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Dylan, I'm so happy. We can now become an official club. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that's. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment: write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we all can share it. Monica looks over at me once more. Dylan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. And there we go. Well, with that, I depart from the club and make my way home. This whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between all three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I feel like I skipped dialogue. Yeah, okay. Alright. I guess I'll need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh? Would you like to unlock a special poem? Would you like to read it? Stare at this dot to reveal a special message. I see. Secret poem. And we're back. Here we go again. So now that we're back in the swing of things, guys, it's time once again for the poem minigame. Now the question is, how shall I write this poem? Because, if you remember, the 3 poems we wrote last time, one was just, I went with the flow and picked words based on my mood in the first episode. With the second one, we did the perfect Yuri. And with the third one, we picked words for all of the members. So how should we start this? We have all these words. I'm just gonna reload. I wanna kind of refresh myself on some of the words. Cause I wonder. Because again, hold on. Okay, actually, let me back out of this for a second. Because remember, another thing about the poems. Suddenly now that is new game. Interesting. And we have yet to see more of this character. I was looking forward to meeting this character. But just a reminder. Well, first and foremost, we did unlock something. Secret. We unlock secret poem. One of the 11 secret special poems. DDLC selects three random special poems to appear when you first, when you started it for the first time. But reminder, in files, trace back. Was this always here? Hold on, I want to look at that in a second. I was coming to which folder? Poem words, where we had words for all the different characters. I just got something just caught my eye. But hold on. So I wonder, can we find Sayori's words and click them in the new poem minigame? Obviously, Sayori is missing. Is how I'm gonna frame it. But can we? But can we? Anyways, was this always here? Trace back. Doki Doki Literature Club. Uncut VM runtime external error occurred. File game script line 67 in script call character 5 main file game sprite script character 5 line 295 in script Python call in context main menu. Oh geez, did I break anything? Did I? Hold on a second, I could probably fix this. I think, actually, you know what? Probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's been making this so difficult. Aha, well, here goes nothing. I think I know where that came from. Think I know where that came from. Anyways, back in. There are a lot of... I feel like there's more Yuri words and Natsuki words now. I need to refresh myself on not Yuri words, Sayori words, because like I'm picking what I thought was Sayori words, and obviously the other two are jumping. I'm just curious. I want to spend like a couple minutes here before I actually continue properly. I just want to see if anything would happen if we pick Sayori words. Sweet, adventure, love, alone, tragedy. Oh yeah, I saw tragedy. Death, sadness, happiness. Depression, childhood, fun, color, hope, friends, family, party, daydream, lazy, bed, feather, shame. Right. Gonna keep my eyes out. Keep my eyes out. Don't forget to back up Monica's file. That was different. I wouldn't be surprised if Monica put that there herself. Hold on. I clearly clicked depression and okay. I clearly clicked I think like one or two words that were originally Sayori and other characters are jumping. Yeah. Okay. So maybe nothing does happen if you pick a Sayori word. That depression, that was Sayori, and Yuri's jumping now. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick words that I think, if I remember seeing something that was for Sayori, I'm just gonna click it, and and if not, I'll pick something for the other characters. Also, I don't want Yuri jumping. I don't want Yuri jumping too much because we already did a perfect Yuri. So. Color. I'm just gonna pick words for both of them. This poem's gonna just be a mix of Yuri and Natsuki words. And if I do see a Yuri word, not a Sayori word, I'm gonna click it. I'm just picking words. Like, I have, like, no real goal. I'm just picking words for... childhood. End with childhood. That was the Sayori word. Well, let's see where this goes. Hi again, Dylan. Glad to see you run away on us, haha. Nah, no worry. I think this might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. That's normal. Thank you for keeping your promise, Dylan. Hope this isn't too overwhelming or of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. That's normal. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had been to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. Also, the music is pitched differently. So that's something. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hey, I'm trying to read the text box. You, off the screen. Can't read the text box. Shoot. Natsuki. I can make a Natsuki. Something has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Darn Monica, ruining my reading. Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Dylan. Well, make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoos Natsuki with a disapproval glance. Anyways, now... Also, wait, hold on. Is she closer than normal? The perspective feels off. I don't know if it's just me. The perspective feels off. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no. Say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it only feels right to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, then I should help you get started on something that you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, can you read it at your own pace? I look forward to hearing what you have to think. Yeah, the perspective was off. Oh my goodness. Ugh. That was disorienting. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging around the closet. Ah, I hear Natsuki utter an expanding sigh from within the closet. Seems like she seems to be ignored by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh boy. Content warning. Discussion of abuse and neglect. Again, reminder, I have these on because we're getting this. There are dark parts, whether it actually be legit horror or, you know, other types of horror, like mental and whatnot. So, you have been warned. Also, chat seems to have quieted down, which is alright. You looking for something in there? What a nice... Frick Monica. The aggressive She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess with it? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side on the side of the one shelf. Curiously, I pick it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. See, a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or just simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can just go do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dylan. Consider this lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. But don't judge a book by its cover is in bold text. In fact, He pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Oh, select the menu? I just had to go there. It's extremely mo? I feel like that isn't a word. Mio? That doesn't seem like... Don't just stand there. And so he grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her, signaling to me to sit. chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read it at the same time like that. Eh? Why not? I guess it would be easier to be closer together, like this. Jeez, you don't have to get like that. We already baked cupcakes. You may have been brainwashed, but I haven't. Don't give me that look. We've already had one interaction one-on-one together. We're not doing this again. Don't say that. Don't just say that. You make it feel weird about it. Excuse it. Crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad. I opened the book. Only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every... Yeah, you don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really has happened yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, another CG. Are you sure this isn't bothering you? Bother for you? It's not. Even though you're watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like, something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I can, convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of this yet? That makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Make much less friends who are also into it. I am already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers every time, over time. But it's probably harder for someone like, boy. Why did the character say that? Again, I forgot how meta I made this with putting my actual name in this narrative. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Again, there was the warning. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the classroom. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it can pay off in the end, doesn't it? I mean, I'm here. Here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Poor Natsuki. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Flip the page. I don't like it. Why did it get dark? I swear, this is gonna be something as dumb as like the last time I saved right before just Monika saying, okay everyone. Why is it so dark? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna leave this ominous black void on screen as I take a quick break to get up. And we're gonna find out why there's an ominous void. So, quick, like, 3-minute break. I'll be right back, and we'll continue. So, take like 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. We're back. Let's continue. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over to her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Oh boy. I'm half expecting something in a second, guys, so get ready. Hey, Natsuki! Yeah? So Natsuki collapses straight in front of me. Hey! English much? Can we speak English? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to explain yourself, Monica? I'm sure Natsuki's fine. I'm just curious about Monica. Oh geez, Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She threw it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Natsuki. Yes, I'm Natsuki. Don't worry, Dylan. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyways, why don't we all share our poems now? Good. Welcome to the new year, where I'm just saving constantly. I'll honestly probably override this save after I finish the poems. Honestly, the poems might be the last thing we do this stream. So why is my preview buffering? Are we good? Chat, are we good? Stream healthy? We haven't dropped any frames. We're still good. Okay. I don't know why my preview looks like it's buffering. I honestly don't know why my preview looks like it's buffering. Because it shouldn't be. We haven't dropped any frames. It's not like we've disconnected either. Also, who's still watching? Because I know I haven't seen one of my moderators, any of my moderators, in a while. To be honest. So man, why have we hit poor? Why does stream quality hit poor? Hold on, hold on, guys. My preview has stopped responding. That's fun. I'm gonna refresh it. Refresh the preview. Well, I've sorted out the poor condition, so that's a plus. Aha, get it? Doki Doki Literature Club plus. That was a plus. Bad joke. Anyways. I'm just checking my preview, making sure it's good, because it is not showing. making sure we're good. Hold on, guys. I'm making sure we're good. Make sure the preview and the stream is all hunky-dory before I continue. Don't want any tech issues. Preview seems fun. I will just keep my eye on that in the next 2 minutes. Aha! 3 options! How funny! There should be an invisible fourth. There should be a 4th one. There is. I'm starting with Natsuki. So Natsuki, I was interested in her. I also think I started with Natsuki the very first poem sharing time too. How funny. How ironic. Anyways, told Natsuki I would be interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably unfair if I share mine with her first. Plus, we were reading. Oh boy, this awkward silence. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First off, Natsuki rereads the poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I have been more comfortable sharing. I would have been more comfortable sharing my poems if yours wasn't really bad. If yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me dumb poems that made me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retorts get caught in her throat. Yours, so you just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it was a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to share yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. I'm just looking at the preview for a second. It's not like I have any new chat to read. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try. People can try, but that's about it. This is the time of stream where I look into the poems for whatever meaning they may or may not have. This is literally just like stating what, what these, animals, creatures, people can do. And by literally just saying, that's about it. That's all they do. Which is probably an understatement. Because obviously, monkeys can do more than just climbing. Crickets can do more than just leaping. Horses can do more than just racing. Owls can do more than just seeking. Cheetahs can do more than just running. Eagles can do more than flying. People can do more than trying. But that's about it. That is an understatement and a half. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wasn't gonna like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't it the point for a poem for people to express themselves? your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that you can put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up rhymes. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant. That's why it's meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you're learning something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Yeah, you didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Well, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud enough, then I won't take that away from her. We're just gonna go down the list. No jumping around. Just go down the list. Awkward silence. Here stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to have finished reading it. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be... I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it is bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri blushes, buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. Whatever, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up on writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they force fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it says her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's nothing you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valid feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickened blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathe in the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So, the ghost under the light. So, obviously the light is illuminating, beneath, the person's character's hair, let's say the character with the story. The character's hair is illuminated under the glow of the light. They're bathing in it. This must be the one. the last light that remains that stood the test of time, the last one yet to be replaced by the second blue-greenish hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathe in the present, but live in the past. The light flickers and flicker back. So this one I think is saying, like, you know, I think this one is saying that, you know, while you know, let's say the ghost is standing there under the last remaining, you know, street light that has withstood the test of time, has not been changed for the you know, of that sickening blue-green hue of the future. So standing under it, you breathe in the air of the present, but still live in the past, and when it flickers, you flicker back. I believe that it's saying, you know, obviously flicker's a metaphor, but yeah, I think it's just like, you know, even though you may be standing in the present and reliving the past, you know, you still, I want to say, like, you, oh man. I guess you appreciate what is there before, you know, before the future comes, even if you are still reminded of the past. I don't know. This one I might have to come back to and reread in, like, the desktop. But yeah. Okay, my stream preview is doing something again. I'm sorry if I had terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it just took me a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short. Usually, I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first poem sharing, totally our first time sharing poems, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Dylan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than just telling a simple story or paint a picture. And in this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolistically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that at all. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Well, that was sharing our poem with Yuri. And Monica. Then there's Monica. Hi, Dylan. Having a good time so far? Yes. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm better much off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me now? I think it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dylan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. I like it, Dylan. Really? Yeah, it's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. I don't know. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take it as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. she'll cling to you like a puppy. That's because Dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. That's totally the reason, Monica. That is totally the reason, Monica. There isn't any other force going on here. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small, being with her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into. Jeez, why do you have to say it like that, Monica? You know? Sorry, I'm just trying to look at it on the red side. Anyways, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen. I believe this is connecting back to a previous poem where Monica was looking into a hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. So again, I think I talked about this with a previous poem. So yeah, the whole he wasn't looking at me. And confused, I frantically glance around, but obviously my eyes are burnt, no longer seeing color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sounds of frantic crawling playing tricks on my ears. So obviously, the he, whatever that he is looking not directly at Monica. Well, I say Monica. It's not. Monica's the one that wrote it, but obviously, let's just say hypothetically, it's not Monica in the poem. So the I and the my in the story is confused, looking around and unable, and the room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallow my fears. I banish my pen. I believe. I think this is a metaphor for like panic, dread. Obviously, panic is in there, but dread, and feeling like the world's closing in on her. The air dissipating, and swallowing the fears. She does something because the way out is right there. Is what the poem is saying. So, what'd you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not actually the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style I've gotten pretty popular nowadays. It's that kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. This is a lot of poems have been actually putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I've had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm just kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just focus yourself on getting something down on paper and tidying it up later or after. Another way to think about it is this: keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So move your hand around and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Yes, a puddle of ink. Are we talking about a certain studio? Sorry, I had to make a joke. Anyways, have we reached an autosave yet? Okay, where is this? I don't know where this autosave is. Screw it, I'm gonna save again. There we go. Man, we've saved a lot today, but there's been a lot going on, so it's the first episode back. What I want to do now, though, is I want to go to the main menu. I want to go back to the desktop. I don't know what my preview's doing. My preview's just kind of screwed up. It's gonna like stop playing. But I did fix the issues, so I believe it is fine. We unlocked pictures. And that's really about it, though. We unlocked poems. A continuation of Monica's poem, appearing only in Act 2. What about the other people? What about the other poems, though? Also, that scene with Natsuki, was that not a CG? It's not in this section, so maybe not. Anyways, I think we are close to the hour-and-a-half mark, so I think I don't want to go too much further. I don't want to go too much further. Once again, this game's tired out my. Once again, this game has tired me out from so much commentating. This is where we got up to. I'm gonna go ahead for like a minute, just. I'll go ahead for like 5 more minutes, and then if something big is happening, I'm gonna save it for next time. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, but it's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they were being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her book. My eyes lay on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh shoot, I know what's coming up. Since Act 2 has been a lot of parallels with Act 1, I know. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, this would be a good nice stopping point. I'm gonna do this first. The gingerly exchange sheet of papers, sharing their respective poem. As they read them in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Eh? What? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki submissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to find something to say, Say something nice, and you mean you have to try to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't. But yeah, it really didn't need to come out. It didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I guess I have a couple of suggestions. If I could look for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, Dylan liked it too. So based on that, I'm gladly giving you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer. Oh, my throat. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect that to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dylan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he thought he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stand up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dylan appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do so overly cutesy. You know what? I wasn't the one who was. Oh boy, here we go. I wasn't the one. As soon as Dylan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you! It's like. It's teamed up on Monica. You know what? Yeah, go for it. You know. You're fine. Go for it, girl. Give Monica some of that sass. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, who look who's the wannabe edgy. Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle isn't too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves up my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after graduating middle school, you know? If I want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Oh boy, here we go. You think you can just counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing up and acting cute? I think the only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you actually do. You already do, don't you? Did you accuse me of cutting myself? What the heck is wrong with you? Or wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dylan hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be heads over heels for you after this. Aha. So Yuri turns to me as if she notices if she just noticed I was standing there. Dylan, she's just making me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay. Can't even do anything. I don't even know what I'm choosing. Like, am I choosing who I'm agreeing with? Because I don't agree with anyone. This is their own argument. I'm getting dragged into it, but fine. Alright, I'll keep alternating. Is that what you want that, right? You want me to keep alternating until you break the screen? Broke the screen. Frick you. Frick you. Off my screen. Frick you. Goodbye. Stop standing in front of text boxes that I can't even read. Game broke, exactly. Hey, Dylan. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay? Have we reached an autosave yet? Hey, no, not auto. I just realized I clicked auto and I skipped text. Sorry about that. Did we reach an autosave yet? I don't think we reached an autosave yet. they really shouldn't have try to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out here, like, I can't read. I'm almost out of water. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Uh-huh. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Yeah, you didn't script this at all. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri rocked back and forth in her desk with her palm on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Dylan, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know, you don't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this by tomorrow. Yeah, that's not how it works, but in your world, sure. Completely. Anyways, the meeting is over, so we can all go home now if you want. He looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get a chance to discuss my book with Dylan. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. Thanks for the jump scare game. That's like the third. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves today. Well, you know what? I'm not ready for another poem. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. You know, so far, you're my favorite character. Blah, 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 blah. You haven't done anything. You're my favorite character right now. No new unlockables. Oh, my throat. I'm gonna rest out this. I've saved like 6 times today. This is crazy. Oh, that wasn't here before. That wasn't here before. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath the manufactured preset. I can't read. Okay, I'm gonna save that for next episode because I don't think it's going away, right? I'm gonna start next episode with Can You Hear Me because my throat is tired. I'm not doing any more reading right now. No more mail. Nothing unlocked. We need some good music. What's a good music right now? I have this saved somewhere to watch later, so I'll listen to Hug Energy. 43%. We're getting there, I suppose. So, can you hear me? When I read that next episode. I'm just double checking. Is it 221? Yeah, I think that was the one I unlocked, right? I did a whole. This was part of an episode. I unlocked an achievement for that. Well, that was an episode back. Oh man. I'm just gonna read chat for a second. Yep, Monica's staring into the souls of anyone watching this stream. That is in fact the case. And yes, Doki lore! I have a notepad to read next episode. And the screen was breaking, poem panic was coming in, and Monica is being Monica, so... Welcome back, Livy. I didn't even say hi. I know you said you were being quiet for most of the stream, but welcome back. Man. Well. You know, I also didn't address something at the start of the stream that I probably should have when my voice wasn't dead. I'm gonna address it in a minute. Well, we're definitely over the hour-and-a-half mark, so I'm gonna go. I wanna let this finish playing though. But yeah. Sayori, at least you're here on the desktop. Man. Monica, you know, it's a good thing you're not around, because everyone's being trolls, terrible people. You know, I'm glad you're just here on the menu with me. We're gonna get a better ending down the road. But for now, we play along. We play along in this very twisted game. Alright, Libby, I'll see you around. Stream's ending anyways, so... Yeah. I don't want to end this. I want this to finish. I think Hug Energy is becoming my favorite track of the new Plus track so far. I know I haven't heard everything yet, but I know someone in chat earlier said My Song Your Poem was one of their favorites, but I'll listen to that probably in due time. I guess My Confession's also a good track, and like I said, I appreciate how clever the Sayonori, whatever it is, track is that plays during the end of Act 1. Anyways. My throat. Time to stop streaming. Let's go. I do want to show we did get one achievement was at the very start of the stream. And I think I have a plan for next episode too, so sit tight, relax. We're getting into the craziness of Act 2, but I've got a plan for next episode. Since we were already yeeted to yet another poem minigame, I think we're going to follow the same pattern of the Act 1, where the first poem I kind of did the same structure, but I also was trying to see if Sayori words did anything. But what I might do for the next poem is I'll probably get another perfect poem off my list, and it's probably gonna be Natsuki, since I already did the perfect Yuri poem in Act 1, and obviously I don't think I get a perfect Sayori right now, and I don't know about Monica, so I think perfect Natsuki is on my radar next. It's on my radar next, and I'll finish the side stories one day when I have all of them unlocked. But yeah, 14.8 hours. That's gonna be more by the next episode, so strap in. Things are going places. Oh yeah, and that last thing I want to address before I go, because my throat's kind of tired. Geez, almost 50 minutes. I think it was like the first episode. Was the first episode almost 50 minutes? Well, I'm about to find out, because I did want to address one thing. The Doki literature. I gotta go SMDJ playlist. Super Mario DJ playlist. Here we go. So here's the thing that people might not have picked up on. Ugh. This series has had a structure. There would be 2 episodes dedicated to the main game, and every 3rd episode would be a side story. That was the case for episode 3, episode 6, But wait a minute, episode 9 was not a side story episode. What was that about? Well, to keep this short and brief, it's because we didn't unlock any other side stories. Now, I will see if writing a perfect Natsuki poem changes any of that next episode. But if not, well, I think here on out, we're just gonna have to play the game. And in the second run I do of this game, I'm gonna hopefully be unlocking the side stories, so we'll have more side story episodes. But for now, I have to break the pattern. New year, new pattern starting with episode 9. So the pattern of episodes and side stories goes from episode 1 to episode 8. And here with episode 9 starts a new pattern of Doki Doki Literature Club episodes that will be present going forward. So if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe, very much appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I eventually come back for another episode. I'm going to go rest my voice now because I'm tired. Thank you to Livy and Brendan who were here for most of the episode. Catch up on the series if you haven't, because we are just starting Act 2. If you want to see everything we did in Act 1, well, that's episode 1 through 8. Again, with the side stories in between. So, I'm going now. Gonna rest my voice. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I come back for another episode. And we have half the like goal, so I'll see if I can do something about that. I know it's not the full like goal, which would actually guarantee another episode within, like, the next 3 days or, like, 5 days, but just keep an eye out. I'll have another episode hopefully soon. I'm gonna go now, rest my voice, and yeah. Next episode we'll hopefully stick to the hour and a half format. Well, we won't go overboard. If I had saved what we just did with Natsuki and Yuri for the start of the next episode, that could have been the thumbnail material, but I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be a short sequence, but it ran on a little longer than I anticipated. So, till next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side, and outro time. I'll catch you all later. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side. Yada, yada, yada. Welcome back to the Doki Literature Club. The horror train's just starting. If you're on it, well, hop aboard. If not, well, we'll get back to some more non-horror stuff eventually when we unlock side stories. I'll see you all later.